Alright, hello again you two. Welcome back to Project Wingman. We're continuing on with the campaign. Last time we blew up a cargo ship, effectively, and also fought a giant flying cruiser, and we're joining the war in
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain
thingy,
Griffin,
Cascadia.
otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out.
Not ideal.
We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman Team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Yeah. A lot more ground targets in this one, so we might take some ground attack secondary weapons, but we also might try out a new plane. Because I believe we've made enough money that we could have bought it anyway, and like I say, I think I might buy some of the planes I didn't use in the previous campaign and use them. So we're going to buy the SV-37. Try that out. So Confederate Army 21, it is a little bit more responsive, a bit faster. Rolls a little slower. Turns a bit slower. Yours faster. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now we have 2 hard points on this one. Additional weapons. We've got standard missiles. Actually, do we start with standard missiles? Standard missile, anti-ship missile. Multi-lock air-to-air. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, if you take standard missiles, you get more ammunition. Yeah, standard missile, we do get that. Multi-lock air-to-air locks multiple targets, but they don't track as well. Semi-actives. We'll take anti-ship missiles, because we know there's ships in this level. Oh, pardon me, and we'll take multi-lock anti-ground. Kind of excellent, really, for this mission. So we'll use the anti-shipping missiles on the big boys, and then we'll use the multi-locks on the rest. Takeoff time. You don't always do the takeoffs, but you do in most missions. Alright, let's go. Yeah, actually I think this one's another one based on the F4. Trying to identify the planes vaguely. I think this is another F4 descendant, but I'm not entirely sure. Very pretty looking. Well, there's the sun coming up over the clouds. Right. Anti-ship missile. Oh, they're a bit of a ways off. Okay. I think we're going to want the multi-lock ground. We've got one, didn't get the other. Got the angle. We should wait for it to reload anyway. Oh, we got both of them with that. I think. These PT boats aren't very powerful or big anyway, so... Look at that, FN... Ah, there's an actual... There's a couple of actual warships. But we'll leave them for a moment because we're still reloading. Yeah, standard missiles recharge a lot faster than the others. Even if they're a bit generalist and not very powerful. They're also flying a little bit closer to the flight missiles. Let's see whether they can shoot that down. No, I think that's going to get them. Hey, boom. May have to deal with these fighters in a sec because we're definitely getting picked on. Ship's damaged, but not out. I think we've got a moment to take this ship down. Oh, is it LCS? Is that landing craft ship? Is that what that stands for? Oh, local coastal ship? I don't know. Anyway, where are those planes? Ow. Yeah, we took a hit there. Yeah, I noticed. I'd noticed by the fact that we are exploding, but only partially. There's a PT boats. Don't waste my missiles on those. Let's turn around and hit the one that just tried to attack us. No, he's going to pass us. Circle around. Got him. Right, on to the next one. Not surprised, I just shot you. Got him. Right. Little cloud in the way, can't see what's going on down there. Quick, we've got to evade that cloud. Oh dear. Right. Oh wow, that range, really? I'm impressed. I think that's a cruiser, yep. Big missile away. Oh, big missile wasted. Oh well. Oh, we've got fighters up there. DV-204. No, don't recognise that. Is that a fighter? It's just above cloud level. What are you? Are you fighters? Oh, that's a fighter, alright. At least it sure looks like one. Oh wait, wrong button. Drift sideways. There we go. Well, whatever it is, it's history. We overkilled that one, but oh well. SAM sites are my arch nemesis in games, so I do not feel at all bad about shooting them down. This is something that Just Cause 2 is entirely responsible for. That's 2 aircraft trying to take off there. Let's see if we can take them out before they get going. A bit too early. Get some damage there, but they're going to take off if I leave it too much longer. Let's shoot them down quick. Well, there's the parachutes. Let's not crash into those. Or get too close to them for that matter. Empty ground have recharged. Yeah, no, they're not. Those are fighter jets trying to take off, I think. Or planes. Oh, they're cargo planes, some of them. Yeah, that was a cargo plane. Any more? There's still something down there, apparently. Is that a fighter? Oh, it doesn't matter. No, it's another cargo plane. Hope for his sake he had the sense to jump out when he saw the others exploding. So we get that last one. Doesn't run away from us first, at any rate. So there's one thing left, but I think my buddy's just got it. Oh. Reinforcements. No, we do not have semis this time, so we've got to be a little careful here. It's F-18. Oh, it's newer than us. Got to be a bit careful. I say as if I don't know full well we're going to shoot it down. Oh, getting a little near the ground. Careful. Like I said, no checkpoints. If we screw this up, we restart from the beginning. Does mean replaying the entire mission again. Although, admittedly, this is not normally the one that kills me. There is one mission in particular near sort of about midway that tends to kill me a lot, but... Let's try the missiles then if the gun's not working. No, he's still turning too quick. Oh, we've got good yaw control on this plane. Get him. I wonder if this is the leader. There we go. One left. Oh, someone beat me to it. Wasn't even me that was using the guns that time, that was someone else. Flyby for the troops.
Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks. Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Rose Tower is ours. Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
Up there. Too late. So that's strange, that's an ended yet. We haven't got another attack coming, have we? But nope, that was it. Alright, and here we go for landing. Wait, hang on, there's two. Which are we landing at? Hello? which runway am I landing at? Left or right? So we're going on the left. We don't want to go too fast, but don't be waiting around too long either. Oh yeah, look, there's the little landing things. I think they're landing. I'm not actually 100% sure what those are for, those little red things. Is it just to give you a visual indicator? I guess it's to give you a visual indicator of where you're coming down. What's it mean altitude 706 or on the ground? Is that ground? Oh, maybe that's from sea level. A little turn at the end, why not? Not too bad. And the jet's pretty good. It's got quite a lot of options on it with two variable slots, whatever you call them.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
Time for one more. We've see what we've got next. Next goal. Uphill
Listen up.
every way.
We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the world have made their way into the country, as I'm sure you've seen. However, Sicario is currently one of the only groups that can throw around enough fighters to aid in the air war. Cascadia's National Guard was quickly scattered and taken out by Federation military forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active forces. These last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural area to the south. One of the Independence Force's surviving battalions has been driven there by a Federation offensive. Presently, a collection of Allied officers preside over a rather notable amount of manpower. The Federation is currently engaged using air and ground units, so a multifaceted loadout is suggested. You might catch the Federation off guard, however, anticipate retaliation in short order. Launch and lift the siege. If that battalion falls, our forces won't have enough manpower or command to organize again.
Okay, so we've got to take on both, but primarily ground again. Just my seat a little bit. That shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Once again, take our SV-37. Maybe after another mission we'll maybe upgrade to that one, but alright. Now let's see. Let's take take semi-actives, and we'll take the multi-lock anti-ground again. I don't think we need the anti-shipping missiles on this one, given we're nowhere near the ocean. Let's go for the quick takeoff. Let's take the grounds. I think we're going to need those first. It's time to zoom. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that. What's that building? We're here. That's the main thing. Oh, is that what that thing is? That AA there, please. The artillery's going down quite quickly, so that should take the pressure off them. Yeah, the nice thing with the ground is they can hit things a lot further away. Why aren't you guys stealing like wide at this point? No. Let's take that one down quickly while we're here. Tanks, gotcha, tanks. That one? Well, we'll see. Well, if that's the one they mean. Ooh, that's big. Hello, what are you? It's the enemy AWACS, is it? By the way, that seems like a big juicy target to be sitting around a war zone this close. Oh, I suppose maybe they weren't expecting to have any air defense, so they haven't. So it's actually still there. Whoa! We got a little bit close to clipping that wing, though. Not in the shooting it down way, more in the nearly crashed into it way. But yeah, it's a weird one, because I was never too bothered about the idea of a lot of like dogfighting games until I played Ace Combat 7, and I only really got into that because the trailer seemed really fun. So I saw the trailer for it, like, oh, this is kind of cool, I like the music, I like what's going on here. Let's give it a try, and it actually was quite fun in practice, so I'm glad I did. I played one of the older PlayStation ones as well. I played a good chunk of Zero. I never got around to finishing it, but I did enjoy it. Okay, let's not hit the ground. We're onto air targets now, because I don't think there's any ground ones left. But let's have a quick look, just in case. No, I think it's all the airplanes. That's good. We can deal with those. There's a lot of big ones, mostly. There are fighters around, but there's a lot of these big transport AWACS, whatever they are, flying around. I think that slow one near us is another one of those, but there's a fighter up still, so let's get him first. Ooh, it's a SAM system on the ground. Zoom in to catch up. We've overshot. Overshot. Whoa, overshot. Getting a little close to the ground there. Okay, don't do that. I was going to say, he's being quite tricksy. I don't think we're going to hit him there, but won't complain when we do. Gunship and comic. Oh yeah, it's the other big one. Yeah, we'll get that. No problem. Just don't crash into it. Probably don't want to fly through the smoke cloud for too long if we can avoid it either. Did we do it? No, there's a lot of reinforcements. Whoa. Oh, there's some more things to attack now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go help the tech troops on the ground. The others can deal with the aircraft. Comms tight. Too fast, didn't get a lot. Got the 2 tanks. Oh, that artillery's firing. Oh, that's a SAM. Okay. There's one anti-aircraft gun down there still firing at us. Let's take that out and then we can focus on the others. Yeah, that's why we should take it out, because it's still shooting at us. One out, we've still got one left. I can go at that guy. SAM sites get 2 missiles because I hate them. Again, anyone who's played Just Cause 2 will know exactly why. If you haven't played it, it's because the helicopters in that game are busted. Are very weak to SAMs. Oh, it just died. Did it run out of range? We might have outranged it there. No, that one there. Lock-on's not... Well, the lock-on switch is not perfect, but it's pretty good for the most part. Oh, it's a gun... Oh, it's a gunship! That's what those things are. Okay. And so firing shots at the ground there. That makes make way more sense now as to why those things are here. Fire's out. We've got an infinite number of them. I just got to remember they're there. And the cooldown. Oh, what? We hit it? I thought we were well underneath that thing. Whoops. Well, on that rather explosive note, we'll leave that one there. We'll come back to that one in the next episode. I thought we were way underneath that thing. I wonder if it must have dropped faster than I thought. Oh well, hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all again next time. Goodbye.